Luka Doncic's father Sasa in utter disbelief at Lakers' star's impossible shot on LeBron James' dime. Luka Doncic's father Sasa stunned by impossible shot over elite defense. Luka Doncic's father, Sasa Doncic, was in utter disbelief after his son pulled off a nearly impossible shot against the Boston Celtics. The Maverick superstar had struggled all night, missing his first 7 three-point attempts. But when it mattered most, with the shot clock winding down and defender draped all over him, Doncic turned to his signature move, a one-legged, off-balance fadeaway from deep. The ball hung in the air for what felt like an eternity before swishing through the net, electrifying the crowd. Sitting just a few rows behind, Sasa Doncic's reaction said it all. His hand shot to his head before he let out a stunned nod of approval, recognizing yet another moment of Luka magic. Despite his shooting struggles, Luka managed to finish the game with 23 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists, going just 7 of 22 from the field and 2 of 10 from beyond the arc. However, it was his late-game heroics that helped the Mavericks secure a hard-fought 108-103 victory over the Celtics. While Doncic has had an uncharacteristic slump from 3 in recent games, this jaw-dropping shot could be just what he needs to regain his rhythm. If history has shown anything, it's that when Luka catches fire, he becomes an unstoppable force on the court. Face of league. LeBron sent a message to Luka Doncic after they lead Lakers beat Timberwolves.
Maybe not the prettiest game of the season, but you had 33, 17, and 6 assists. How'd you push through, kind of lead the team to a win on a night where some missed free throws and a lot of fouls, that type of thing?
Yeah, we know we could have been a lot better offensively, but, we've been hanging our hat on the defensive end. And, when you don't shoot the ball well, you got to be able to get stops. And they made a run. They're a really good team. We saw what they did a couple nights ago against OKC when they was down big, and those young guys came in, sparked them, gave them good energy. So, they cut it down to 3, I believe, at one point, but we was able to execute after that, get some timely stops, and was able to come on with the win.
How much of a factor for your team when Anthony was ejected from the game?
Our game plan didn't change. Obviously, Ant-Man is an incredible player. He keeps the defense, guessing, and trying to figure out how we can, stop him. But we also got to maintain all the other guys on the floor too. So, obviously that's a big piece for their team. They're already kind of a little bit shorthanded. But I thought we did a good job of handling it.
How's your hamstring, and is there any chance it could affect your availability tomorrow against the Clippers?
I'm good. We'll see how I feel when I get up. But as far as the hamstring, I'm straight.
LeBron, I think it was the first possession of the second half. You end up in the front row trying to close a Naz Reid. That's sort of been this team's MO here over the last 20 games, plays like that. How sustainable do you think this is for you guys to play this hard every night? And is that just who you guys are at this point?
And honestly, we are. Obviously you got to have bodies. And that's always most important. You have enough live bodies that be able to go out there every night. But it's sustainable. And in order for us to win, we have to play hard. There's nothing wrong with that.
We finally got to go. After I think it was 12 for 8 for 3 at that. That kind of reminder that, you guys are winning with him not playing up to his best for what could be possible when he gets locked in.
He's locked in. He just,
locked in a rhythm.
Locked into a rhythm, and it's gonna happen. So we're not worried about that. So to be able to still maintain our game and him to still be able to make an impact, him not shooting well right now, that's what makes him special.
Rui's been a big part of what you guys have done. Did you get a chance to talk to him at all?
I have not seen him. Nope.
If he is out for any period of time, how comfortable are you with the wings you guys have and Vando and
yeah, we're comfortable. But obviously Rui's a big piece of our puzzle. So we hope he's not out too long. We don't know. I have no idea what the update is. I haven't seen him, and so we go. I don't want to speculate, and we have guys that's ready to go.
With Ant considered, one of the possible future faces of the league, was being the face of the league something that you actively wanted, or was it something that everyone else decided for you? And what has that responsibility meant to you?
Oh, Ant already said he don't want it. Yeah, Ant said he ain't trying to deal with it. And Channing Frye said it the other day too. It's unfortunate, but I don't know why do you want to be the face of a league when all the people that that cover our game and talk about our game on a day-to-day basis on everybody. You have that responsibility. It's just weird. It's weird energy from the people that I don't know. But Channing, he said it. He said it perfectly. Couldn't have said it no better. But Ant said he don't want it. Obviously I didn't ask for it. But I knew there was a responsibility for me, not only to my family, my friends, my community, and whoever that was going to follow my journey throughout my career. Not only in Ohio when I started there, but all over America and all over the world when I traveled all over the world. So I've always taken that seriously and understood from the beginning what being a professional was all about and being a role model was all about. So try to hold that with the utmost respect and honor. But I feel Ant. I understand. I completely understand. This is weird energy when it comes to that. So.
Last question.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Going after leaving the game.
Yeah, it's left knee strain. Obviously, we'll get more information over the next 24 hours.
What's and again, you don't have much information, but just level of concern if he does have to miss time and kind of how you guys manage considering how well he was playing?
Concerned when any guy gets hurt, in particular, one of our best players and a guy who's been so important to everything we've done on both ends of the floor this year. So, I'm not going to speculate on the severity of the injury. I'm hopeful that it's nothing serious.
For tonight's game, it seemed like you're still getting a lot of good shots, still not going down, missing a lot of free throws. Did you feel like you rode the defense, or how did you end up carrying it out?
I think early it was defense. We still had some good stretches in the last three quarters. Offensively, I liked a lot of what we did. Our spacing was much better than last game. That we handled a lot of their pressure well for the most part. I think we ended up with 13 turnovers, had a shot clock violation. Braun missed the lefty lay. The last two games we played these guys, we had 22 and 23 turnovers. So that was important for us. The 16 offensive rebounds were big. I think Luka and Braun, for both those guys to get 12 defensive rebounds and 11 defensive rebounds was huge. One of you guys asked me pregame just about their rebounding and how important it is for our team as we, play a lot of lineups that don't have a traditional center.
Luka came into tonight, I think, shooting 25% from three since he joined you guys. Goes 1 for 9 tonight. As part of the kind of onboarding process, like you're gonna let him kind of shoot his way out of this to try to get uncomfortable.
I mean, we trust Luka as a shooter and as a decision maker, and the type of shots he's been able to create throughout his career. And I think we've all had stretches like that, and he'll find his rhythm. We're confident he will.
JJ, I think I asked you the other day about kind of the toll of the style you guys are playing defensively in terms of energy, and this is another game where second half of that third quarter, you guys worn down a little bit, it looks like. Are you seeing any of that? Just, you guys are playing so hard.
Yeah.
Are you seeing any kind of any cost for that?
Certainly the transition defense hurt us tonight. I thought in the half court we were excellent. Only a few game plan mistakes. You could certainly speculate maybe the shooting woes are because guys are playing so hard defensively. Maybe I don't know. I know we've had some good games where we played as hard as we played tonight, shooting the basketball. So something we'll monitor for sure.
JJ, to piggyback, as a shooter yourself, obviously, some of these looks that these guys are getting wide open, as Dodo like to say, the buck naked shots. Is it harder sometimes in the flow of a game to make those than if it's contested or there's a guy close?
No, I don't necessarily think that. I think it's just more about just the rhythm. Again, this is now 5 of 6 games where we haven't played against coverage outside of a few minutes with Luke.
like and subscribe. The Facts Drone.